I think the people you love the most in the world are anti-vaxxers. You love them.
It's so funny. I'm really so proud of myself because I hated Jenny McCarthy really early. Like the minute the word anti-vaxxer came out of her mouth for the very first time, I was like, nope, done with her. So I have been anti-vaxxer for a very long time.
Mm-hmm. Because you're in the science, you're a doctor, you believe certain things.
I don't even need that. I'm not nuts. I'm not crazy.
Yeah, no, but you believe in science. You believe everything was science.
Right. I don't get my information off of Facebook while I'm sitting on a toilet.
Well, and that's what makes you different. So you don't even believe in UFOs because it's not scientifically possible or whatever. So you believe everything science says.
That's right. I do.
Okay. So see if you agree with this German doctor. He says anti-vaxxers. So if you are approached and say, we're going to give you the vaccine, and you say, no, get away from me. Mm-hmm. Then he says you should carry around a note with you that if you end up in the hospital, they shouldn't put you on a ventilator. They shouldn't put you in the ER. You had your chance.
Yeah, if you don't believe in science, why even go to the doctor?
Oh, so you agree with him?
I mean, I don't understand. So if you do not believe in science, why would you ever go to a doctor? Ever, for anything? Why? Doctors are the ones who tell you need to go get vaccinated. No, I'm not going to get vaccinated. I think that causes 90 million things. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, then you don't believe in science. So when you get sick, good luck. You're on your own. Don't come in and, if God forbid you get cancer or something like that, I hope you get people to chant for you or whatever they do. If you don't believe in science, you don't believe in science. You can, science is like either you believe in it or you don't. It's not like you can believe in some aspects of science, but not others. Either it's something that guides your way of being or it's not.
Okay, so they shouldn't even wear a seatbelt in their car.
I don't know why they would.
So if they're not wearing a mask, not getting the vaccine, don't even wear your seatbelt, don't go to the doctor. Can they go to a witch doctor?
Sure, what do I care?
Okay.
There's no science behind that. Go to a witch doctor. Go have somebody chant all over your body. I don't care.
So should we put a bracelet on them? How should we identify these people that don't get the vaccine?
That's a very good point. There should be some way to identify them so we know to avoid them because they're going to be out there not wearing masks anyway, but I guess that's the whole idea. If you're vaccinated, then I wonder how that works. Like if I'm vaccinated, because that's the thing with vaccines. Just because I'm vaccinated doesn't mean that that's going to preclude me or the people around me from getting sick. Like that's like that. Okay, so in New York last summer, there was a huge measles outbreak, and I mean huge. There was over 800 children that got measles, and then there was another 600 kids in California that got whooping cough. This is all because of the anti-vaxxer mothers. So it's like, why would you want to subject your kid to that? Like, why do you want your kid to get some kind of disease that could damage them for life when all they can do is just get vaccinations are safe. There's no problem with vaccinations. Mm-hmm. So if you're somebody who does not want to get a vaccination, yeah, I think there should be some remember those Live Strong bracelets?
Right.
You should wear Die Strong or something, purple. Give them a color we can all notice. You should be wearing a certain bracelet so that we all know you did not get vaccinated. You are out of your mind and we should avoid you.
You should get a tattoo on your wrist, kind of like Idiocracy, to where they can scan you. And if you don't have that, you're unscannable. So you can see that.
Yeah, a tattoo's a little permanent because then if you change your mind, if somebody, remember there was that story, there was that mom, she was an anti-vaxxer, and one of her kids got chicken pox or measles or something and died. And she was she vaccinated her other two children immediately. Mm-hmm. She was suddenly no longer an anti-vaxxer, and she was like, I made the biggest mistake of my life. I can't believe I believed a page on Facebook. It's like, oh, I see. So somebody on Facebook is the person you listen to for medical advice instead of your pediatrician. Got it. So your pediatrician who went to all those years of medical school, screw him. Some lady who sells jewelry that she makes in her basement, that's your source.
You should get the bracelet like they have at the hospital, but it has a little scanning thing that you can scan it. So one is red if you have been vaccinated. The other is yellow if you aren't vaccinated.
If you're nuts.
Right. So when you're standing next to somebody in the elevator, you can look down and go, oh, you're red too. I can hang out with you. I can take my mask down and talk to you.
Good point. Actually, they should do something like that so that way you can know who around you has already been vaccinated so you can feel safe around them. That's smart.
I have a new mask, and the mask sounds like I can't talk with the stupid thing on. So it's horrible when I'm trying to talk to somebody behind the counter. If I see they have a red bracelet, I can lower mine down and feel safe when I talk to them.
Right. Yeah. They're going to have to come up with something like that so that way those of us that have been vaccinated can deal with each other and get back to normal with each other and avoid the people that refuse to get vaccinated.
Well, one guy that I work with, his wife got tickets to a Justin Bieber show. So I guess Justin Bieber's coming in July or something like that to Raleigh.
Yeah.
But they said in the email they sent out, you're going to have to show proof of getting the vaccine before we let you in to see Justin Bieber.
Nice.
So if you had the bracelet, you could just, I'm with the band.
Exactly.
I can get in so that they let you right in.
Yeah, VIP.
So, when Justin Bieber...
Vaccinated, important person.
Right. And then when you see Justin Bieber on stage and he has a yellow bracelet on, then how did he get in? And then people will be selling red bracelets on eBay.
Oh, that's the tough tea. Yeah, they're going to start selling counterfeit bracelets, so that's not going to work. You know what? Let's go back to your no, but tattoos anybody can get. It needs to be something that cannot be counterfeited. We got to come up with something here.
We could dye people like a Smurf, like you dye somebody blue or dye somebody yellow. No, you have a bracelet, and then you have a little app on your phone that you can point to it and see if their face matches the scan.
Yeah, you got to find some way to.
So you have an app, and when you meet somebody, you can scan that. You can learn everything about them. You can see when they were vaccinated, if they got the booster shot or not. I love it.
See, how are you going to prove at a Justin Bieber concert that you got the vaccine?
You're going to have a piece of paper from the doctor, but anybody can go up and copy that. So we got to have a bracelet.
You can counterfeit that. That's my whole point.
So we have to have a bracelet or dye people blue. It's one of those.
I love it. Either you're going to dye your entire body blue.
Like a Smurf. Yeah.
that seems very logical. Yeah, we'll just walk around blue.
Totally. I love that because that will totally end racism. You won't be able to tell what color, what race anybody is. They'll be blue or yellow. They can fight. I saved the world.
We hate the yellows.
We hate the yellows. Cancel the yellows.
Cancel the yellows. You got to be blue in this world. It's never going to work.
I love it. Blue and yellow. And together when they have sex, they can make a green baby. Blue. If a blue and yellow get together, they have green. So when you look at the green, you're like, oh, you're messed up. You could either be vaccinated or not vaccinated. You're not blue. So the blues have to get with the blues and yellows have to get with the yellows.
This just doesn't work on so many levels.
And then you see a purple kid. How the hell did you get that? A green got with a blue. I don't understand. They had a threesome.
This is not going to work, is my point.
They had a threesome with a blue, a green, and a yellow, and it came out purple.
We are the world.